y'all, this is Zachary. Welcome to Burn Down's Country Kitchen. It is morning, my first day off, Friday. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays now. I got an ambitious weekend coming up here. I'm going to try to get 6 videos done this weekend. 3 today, 3 tomorrow, if I'm lucky. Been kind of behind. I like to be about a month in advance, just in case something happens. Y'all still get your content. But working on my teeth and all kind of burnt that up a little bit, so I'm going to get some stuff done today. I enjoy it, let's be honest. I like doing this. This is how I'd rather spend my day. Cooking, making content for y'all. Plus, I get breakfast, and we know, but if you watch me, you know I don't get a lot of breakfast. So when I do, I get pretty excited about it. So this morning, we're going to do a breakfast star, or circle, however you want to look at it. Starts out as a star, ends up as a circle. Either way it goes, it's going to be darn good, and I'm looking forward to having breakfast. I don't get a lot of it, and man, I want it. So, all right, let's get after it. All right, to get to this breakfast star or circle, however you want to look at it, you do you, it's up to you. Here are our ingredients. Some salt, some pepper, just some basic seasonings. I got an onion, some eggs. I got shredded and sliced cheese. I got some Bob Evans maple breakfast sausage. I got some bacon. And I got 2 things of croissants. That is really gonna do it. All right, y'all. Let's get after this breakfast. Okay, let's start with the bacon. Now, if you've watched me before, you know I like to cook it on a pan in the oven, about 375. You go ahead and get a non-stick spray on this pan. I line it with foil because it's easy cleanup. I mean, really easy cleanup. Why make your life harder, right? Pro tip. I'm just kidding. Anyways, all right. Oven is up to temperature. Go and get this bacon in. This way I can cook other things at the same time and control how my bacon's cooked. You can if you're frying it, but you're taking up a burner, which I need. And I don't know, man, it's easier this way. And you can say skillet, yeah, heck yeah, skillet, but I am actually going to be using the skillet for something else. For the sausage, the good old-fashioned breakfast sausage, which I just love. Now, if you notice, I'm doing these every other. That way, it goes fat, skinny, fat, skinny. Just fits in a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Man, I'm looking forward to this, y'all. I gotta tell you. All I've had this week is some mashed potatoes and a bag of popcorn. I know. Overeating, right? Overdoing it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven just until I don't like it hard, just before it gets crispy, and then we'll pull it out. Next, we're gonna go ahead and work on that breakfast sausage. So we're gonna hit this with some non-stick. Why would you want it to stick? Right? We got our Bob Evans breakfast sausage here. Man, looking forward to this. Maple, by the way. Maple breakfast sausage. Let's get it broken up. Like so. Of course, we got that bacon in the oven. Nice and cold, sticking together quite well. That tells me they use a good amount of milk powder, water on this sausage just to keep it cold. Keep it juicy and flavorful. That's my guess. That's what I would have done. And look, y'all know I can make some breakfast sausage. If you don't, go check out that video. All right. What's that do its thing? Let's go cut some onion. Now y'all have seen me cut an onion before. It's not that big of a deal, but I like showing instead of just having a bowl full of cut onion. You know, everybody does that, and I don't know. Chuck that, garden garbage. I just think y'all deserve to see something, even though it's just an onion being cut, even if I speed it up and play music. You know what I mean? We are going to do this as a fine chop. Once it's nice and fine. In order to do that, look, always cut it long ways in half so that both ends have that. I show you that's what keeps it together when you're hacking at it. And then you'll do an incision up top and then another one below that. I don't know why I said incision, because I am not a surgeon. Alright. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and do this. Little slices. And look, it depends on how far apart you go, on how big those little onion pieces are going to be. I want them fairly small, so that's what I'm going to do. Hey, in these 6 videos I'm doing over the next 2 days, I will be doing a spinach dip, a cold spinach dip that you dip with sourdough. Man, that's going to be good. I love that. I know I'll be doing garden garbage. Get rid of that. I'll be doing chopped cheese. I'll be doing White Castle sliders. In which case you're going to want onions really fine in that as well. And of course this gorgeous breakfast star we're doing this morning. Go ahead and give this some flipping. Look at that. Already starting to brown up. All I did was go over there, cut an onion, and babble for y'all. Kind of like what I'm doing now, but without the onion. Hey, and this thing we're making today is breakfast star or circle or whatever you want to call it. You know, it don't have to be breakfast. You can do anything. You can do it taco style. You can do it Philly cheesesteak style. You can do it pulled pork style. I mean, anything you want to do that sounds good, man, you can do it that way. And I probably will. In fact, I have before. You can do it pizza style. Y'all know I love pizzas and burgers. I make a lot of that on this show. Alright, we are moving right along. Man, it's smelling so good. You can smell the maple. Man, I love breakfast. Alright, this is done. Go ahead and get this taken off. Look at that, nice and lean. Not a lot of grease. You know, you started out with a lean meat when they made this sausage. Next, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my bacon. So you can tell, like, it's really cooked, but it's not crispy. Which I like it better that way. I know, look. Everybody has their own way. A lot of people like it crispy, and that's great. Great for them. Man, I'm not that guy. So, do it like this. Smaller bite-sized pieces, you know. Man, look at that. That's just perfectly cooked for me. You know, if you like it crispy and you think this is gross, I do apologize. But it is not gross. It is fully cooked. It's just not gonna break my teeth. I love that idea of not breaking my teeth. Alright. All we got left to do now is make that aioli and some scrambled eggs. So now we're just gonna go ahead and crack our eggs. I'm gonna do 6 or 7 of them probably. I wanna make sure I have enough. That. Make sure you have no shells, because who wants shells in their breakfast? Definitely not me. Oh, Harley down there whining. He wants in. He wants in on the action. We're on the food. It's probably driving him nuts smelling this food. Right now it smells like bacon and maple sausage up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do 7. Just like so. And then we got our paper towel here to clean up our mess. Alright, just gonna throw a little milk in there and we're gonna whip it up. Remember, anytime you're stirring it, I tell you this all the time, and stir it real, or whip it up really good, like, and always go from the bottom. If you're not scraping the bottom, you're not getting it good. Just like that. I gotta get it in my hands. Gotta be able to feel it, give it a little angle. Whip it real good. Is that salt and pepper? Push it real good. Alright, might be a little loud. Jesse from the Beers Project is here, doing his thing, helping me out. I'm going to make this breakfast, maybe break him off some, huh? If I can't get him to eat something. Something other than Mickey D's. Alright, let's get after these eggs. Yeah. Just like that. Just keep after it. I'm sure you've all made scrambled eggs before, but if you haven't, they're scrambled and they are stirred. That's about it. Not a lot to it. For me, the trick is cook it at a low heat and pull it before you think it's done. Just a little bit, because it's going to continue to cook. And overcooked scrambled eggs just aren't that great, man. They're just not. There is a bit of an art to it. Just a bit. Then on this stage, go ahead and throw a little bit of shredded cheese in there. After all, why not, right? Go ahead and get a little bit of salt and pepper in there as well for some flavor. You know, some flavor. Some flavor flav. Yeah, boy. But some of you may not know who Flavor Flav is, but once you see a man with a full-grown man with a big old clock hanging off his neck, yeah, you'll never forget him. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this heat off because it's already starting to warm up on us. And this will come together real quick. Really quick. Just like so. See how it's still a little runny? We'll be pulling it soon because it's going to continue to cook. And you don't want it runny. Trust me, no one wants runny eggs. Alright, get you a pan. Get some non-stick spray on there. You are not going to want that to stick. Just like so. Clean up your mess because I am messy. I cook messy, so I clean a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get our croissants here. Get them unrolled. Just like so. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and separate them. This one is just rough, huh? Just rough. Okay. We're pretty much just gonna do this all the way around. And hopefully they come apart a little easier than that one did. That one was rough. Much better. You're just gonna want to overlap them, just like so. Alright. Just like that. And I'll make sure you got a couple of the croissant rolls cans, because you will need them. Just want to make sure they're touching. That is important. That is important. All right. There we go. Just like that. Got our other one unrolled here. I'm so looking forward to this. I know I keep saying it, but I love mashed potatoes, but that's all you can eat for a while because of dental work. It gets old. Definitely gets old. I'm looking forward to this. So, just like that. They don't have to be perfect by any means. Like this one here isn't even cut right. It's alright though. 2-3 days, it'll be alright. Luckily, we can cut around. Got the dogs playing in the background. They're having a good old time back there. It's like a wrestling match. You got the old buck and the young buck. Who do you think's winning? Let's be honest, the old buck could win if he wanted to. He's trying to take it easy because he's bigger. Alright, we are getting there, y'all. One more. Just like that. Alright, just make sure they're all touching. And we can pull them in just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is the basis for our breakfast star. Or circle. Right now it is a star. When we're done, it will be a circle. So, however you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay some cheese down first as our base. All the way around. Man, this is going to be so good. I'm so happy already with this. A lot of things I do for the first time on here. This is not one of them. I have done this before. Alright. Go ahead and lay some egg down next. Remember, we did 7 eggs, so it should be plenty. Should be plenty. These eggs are so soft and fluffy. Couldn't ask for better eggs, I gotta tell you. You know, they're not farmhouse. I actually bought these at Kroger because I knew I wouldn't have time this morning. You know, I work all week, so can't stop off then, you know, to go to someone's house to pick up some eggs until I get my chickens going. But other than that, you couldn't ask for better eggs. These are good and fluffy. Okay, I should say better cooked eggs, because these are really well cooked. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Just kidding. All right. That's pretty good, huh? Eh? Okay. Throw some onion down. If you don't like onion, leave it out. Don't matter. Does not matter. Now I cut a whole onion. Obviously, I can take a whole onion, but I am cooking a lot today. So, worst comes to worst, I'll put those in some water. What I got left of the chopped onion, and get that soaked in that water for when I do the White Castle burgers. Because I'm pretty sure they use the juice, just the onion juice that it soaks in. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. Man, it looks so good, doesn't it? Unless you hate onions and you're cringing, but you don't have to put them on. It's okay. It'll be all right. All right, let's go with some sausage next, huh? Our maple sausage we got going here. Man. Tell me you ain't already drooling. Tell me you're not watching this and already drooling. And I don't know if I could believe you, to be honest with you. Now I know I'm probably drooling a little more because I eat less, and I am smelling this great maple and bacon. Man. It's not hard. Man, it's not hard. It's really not. And it feeds, quite a few people. Look at that. Tell me anything of beauty, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some cheese on now. And nope, didn't forget about the bacon. Definitely did not forget about the bacon. And this will go into the oven, 350 until golden brown. You could do an egg wash on it. I don't think I'm going to this time. Man, it looks so good. All right, finally, we top it with our bacon here. Because what's breakfast without bacon, right? Right, Jesse? Yep. All right. Look at that. Of course, we'll have a lot of leftover sausage and a little bit of leftover bacon. Nice. Man, that looks good. All right, I'm just going to take these now and wrap them over. Just like so. Now you could obviously have it in further and have more of a space and less croissant to wrap around. But, I mean, like, I'm not feeding an army, so this is going to work out well for me. I'll just fold it back in a little bit and it'll be all right. Just like so. Do this all the way around, which is how it becomes our circle. So, call it what you want. Star, circle, I don't care. You do you. And then would throw that in the oven at 350 for, it says 9 to 12 minutes, but just get it out when it's golden brown. That's all. That's all that matters. Pay attention. Don't walk away too far. Man. And Mrs. Burnt Down still in bed. That woman could sleep through a hurricane. We'll get her some breakfast in bed maybe if she ain't up yet. How'd that be? Take the camera in there, we'll wake her up together, it'll be a good time. She'll be so happy.
I bet she will.
Alright. See, I'm thoughtful. I'm a thoughtful husband. There it goes. Alright, there it is. Our breakfast circle now. It will go in the oven. 350. Alright, y'all, it's that time again. Go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that like, share, subscribe. It does me a world of good, and I really appreciate you for doing it. For the business. Let's get to the food. Come check this out. And there we have it. We have our breakfast, star, circle, however you want to call it. Let's go ahead and cut into this thing. I am looking forward to it. Let's see. Cut us off a nice little wedge here. Just like that. Look at that. Does that not look good? Look at that. Man. All right. Let's get after this taste test. Look. It's got that flaky crust. You got all the cheese, the perfectly cooked egg, perfectly cooked bacon, the maple on the sausage. Man, it's so good. Golly, look. I don't want to talk, I'm gonna have another bite. Man. That is really good. That is worth making. Yeah, I'm ready to go eat. Isn't that good? Cook something. Cook anything. Cook a breakfast star or a breakfast circle, however you want to call it. It's not that hard. It's really not. The croissants are already made. You just got to unroll them and put them around there like a star. It's not difficult at all. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and till next time.